Welcome to HD Coins World, where we uncover the rare and valuable dimes hiding in plain sight. Some of these dimes are worth unbelievable amounts. Only expert collectors and coin dealers truly know their value. These rare coins are hidden treasures in circulation, waiting to be discovered. Imagine finding a fortune in your pocket change without even realizing it. Could you be holding one of these rare gems right now? Let's start. Number 1. Imagine reaching into your pocket for some loose change and pulling out a dime. Nothing special, right? Just 10 cents. But what if I told you that a simple Roosevelt dime from 1967 could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right. People have unknowingly spent incredibly rare dimes on a cup of coffee, never realizing they had a small fortune in their hands. Coin collecting is full of stories like this, where rare coins are found in the most unexpected places. The key is knowing what to look for before that valuable coin slips through your fingers. Dimes might be small, but in the world of numismatics, they can hold tremendous value. The 1967 Roosevelt dime is one such example, with certain rare varieties commanding astonishing prices among collectors. But how can you tell if the dime in your hand is one of these valuable treasures? First, let's talk about what makes a dime rare. When examining any coin, the date, mint mark, and condition play a crucial role. The 1967 Roosevelt dime is unique because it was struck during a period when the U.S. Mint did not place mint marks on coins. However, that doesn't mean all 1967 dimes are created equal. Some display striking errors, like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or full torch details, which make them highly desirable. Coins with strong, crisp details on the torch lines on the reverse are especially sought after. These fine details, often missed by the untrained eye, separate common dimes from the ones that bring in big money at auctions. So where can you find these valuable dimes? The answer might surprise you. Rare dimes have been discovered in pocket change, coin rolls from banks, and even old jars of saved coins sitting in someone's attic. Checking your everyday change is one of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to search for rare coins. If you have a collection of old dimes, now might be the perfect time to go through them carefully. Coin roll hunting, buying rolls of dimes from the bank and searching through them, is another great way to find hidden gems. And don't overlook estate sales, flea markets, or coin shows, where rare dimes sometimes go unnoticed among more common coins. But what happens if you actually find a valuable 1967 Roosevelt dime? The first step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will not only confirm its rarity but also determine its true market value. Once authenticated, you have several options. Hold onto it as an investment, sell it at a coin auction, or list it with a trusted coin dealer. Online marketplaces and numismatic forums are also great places to connect with collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. The thrill of coin collecting isn't just in the value, it's in the hunt. The idea that a small piece of history could be hiding in plain sight makes every coin in your hand a potential treasure. And when it comes to the 1967 Roosevelt dime, that treasure could be worth anywhere from $3,200 to $48,000. So the next time you get a dime in your change, take a closer look. You just might be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Number 2. An old man sits at his desk, carefully examining a small silver coin under the dim glow of his study lamp. His hands, worn from years of collecting, tremble slightly as he turns it over, revealing a tiny S mint mark on the reverse. His heart races. Could this really be the legendary 1894 S Barber dime? For decades, collectors and coin dealers alike have dreamed of finding this elusive treasure, a coin so rare that it has become a symbol of numismatic legend. Experts know its value, and those who seek it understand that owning one means holding a piece of American history. A single dime, small enough to slip through the cracks of time, yet powerful enough to change a collector's life forever. The 1894 S Barber dime is not just a rare coin, it is a mystery, a dream, and the ultimate prize in coin collecting. But how can you tell if you've found one? The first step in identifying a rare dime is knowing what to look for. The 1894 S. Barber dime was minted in San Francisco, and its S mint mark on the reverse sets it apart. But here's the catch. Only 24 of these dimes were ever struck, and fewer than 10 are known to exist today. Why so few? Some say they were made as gifts for bankers, while others believe they were part of a test minting. Whatever the reason, their extreme rarity makes them one of the most valuable dimes in U.S. history. If you ever come across a Barber dime, examine it closely. The date should read 1894, and the S mint mark should be clear and well defined below the wreath on the reverse. Pay attention to the condition, as even worn examples hold immense value. But be cautious, counterfeit versions exist, and authentication by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC is essential. Finding a dime like this might seem impossible, but history has shown that rare coins can turn up in the most unexpected places. Old family collections, estate sales, and forgotten jars of coins have yielded incredible discoveries in the past. While most known examples of the 1894 S dime are in private collections or museums, there's always a chance that one could be hiding somewhere, waiting to be found out. If you ever come across a coin you suspect to be the 1894 S Barber dime, the first step is verification. Getting it authenticated by a reputable numismatic expert is crucial. Once authenticated, you have a choice: hold onto it as a priceless piece of history or sell it for an extraordinary sum. Auctions like Heritage and Stack's Bowers have handled the sales of these legendary dimes, fetching prices that leave collectors in awe. For those who love the thrill of the hunt, searching for rare dimes is more than just a hobby. It's a passion, a chase for history, and sometimes, a life-changing moment. And when it comes to the 1894 S Barber dime, its value is nothing short of staggering, ranging from $1 million to $2.5 million. So the next time you hold a dime in your hand, remember, history's greatest treasures are often found in the smallest places. Number 3. A simple dime, just 10 cents, something we barely notice. But what if I told you that a single 1991 Roosevelt dime could be worth thousands of dollars? Imagine holding one in your pocket, completely unaware that it could fetch a small fortune. This is the dream of every coin collector and dealer, the thrill of finding a rare dime hidden in plain sight. So, how can you tell if you've come across a valuable 1991 Roosevelt dime? The first thing to check is the mint mark. The P on this dime means it was minted in Philadelphia, but that alone doesn't make it rare. The real value lies in specific details. One of the most sought-after features is the full band's designation on the reverse. If the horizontal bands on the torch are sharply struck and completely separated, that dime is far more valuable than a regular one. Another thing that makes some 1991 P dimes incredibly valuable is mint errors. Look closely for doubled die varieties, off-center strikes, or missing elements. Any of these errors can turn a common dime into a highly valuable collectible. There are even rare cases where the P mint mark was accidentally left off, making those dimes extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, the big question: where can you find one? The good news is these valuable dimes are still out there, hiding in circulation. Check your pocket change, go through old jars of coins, or even visit banks and request rolls of dimes to search through. Many collectors have found rare dimes simply by being patient and observant. Estate sales and flea markets are also excellent places to search, as people often sell old coin collections without realizing their value. If you think you've found a valuable 1991 P Roosevelt dime, the next step is to get it authenticated. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify its authenticity, grade its condition, and certify its value. A high-grade, rare dime can sell for much more at auctions than an unverified one. Once authenticated, you have options: hold on to it as a long-term investment, sell it at a major auction, or list it with a reputable coin dealer. But before you do, remember this: the true value of a 1991 P Roosevelt dime can range from $1,600 to a staggering $28,000. So, the next time you see a dime, take a closer look. You might just be holding a hidden fortune in the palm of your hand. Number 4. A dime, just 10 cents, often ignored, tossed into change jars, or spent without a second thought. But what if I told you that a single 1975 Roosevelt dime could be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, a small, ordinary-looking coin that could change your life if you know what to look for. Every coin collector and dealer dreams of finding that one rare gem hidden in plain sight, and the 1975 Roosevelt dime is one of those coins. The key to identifying a valuable 1975 dime starts with condition. While millions of these dimes were minted, only a few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. The most valuable examples are those graded mint state, MS 65 or higher, meaning they have sharp details, a flawless surface, and retain their original luster. But that's just the beginning. Some 1975 dimes are incredibly valuable due to rare errors and unique varieties. One of the most famous is the no-S-proof error, a 1975 dime struck without the S mint mark from the San Francisco Mint. These error coins are so rare that only a few are known to exist, making them some of the most sought-after dimes in the world. If you ever come across a proof 1975 dime without the S mint mark, you could be holding a fortune in your hand. Another factor that increases the value of a 1975 dime is full bands FB on the reverse torch. A full bands dime means the horizontal lines on the torch are completely separated and well defined, which indicates a perfectly struck coin. Collectors pay a premium for these, especially when they are in high grades. So, where can you find one of these rare 1975 dimes? The good news is, valuable dimes can still be found in circulation. Checking your pocket change, old coin rolls, and inherited collections is the easiest way to start. Many valuable coins go unnoticed simply because people don't check them closely. You can also visit banks and ask for dime rolls, then go through them carefully. This is known as coin roll hunting, and many collectors have made valuable discoveries this way. If you think you've found a rare 1975 Roosevelt dime, the next step is authentication. Getting your coin graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC is crucial, as it confirms its authenticity and condition. A certified high-grade or rare error dime can fetch significantly higher prices at auction. Once verified, you can sell your dime in several ways. Major auction houses, online marketplaces, and trusted coin dealers are great options. But if you're not ready to sell, holding onto it as a long-term investment is another wise choice, as rare coins tend to appreciate in value over time. Now, let's talk about the big question. How much is a 1975 Roosevelt dime really worth? Depending on its condition and rarity, these dimes have been known to sell for anywhere between $1,800 to an astonishing $41,000 at auction. So, the next time you come across a 1975 dime, take a closer look. You just might be holding a hidden treasure. Number 5. A small, ordinary-looking 1981 Roosevelt dime, just 10 cents. Most people wouldn't think twice about spending it. But what if I told you that this tiny coin could be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, this is the kind of discovery every coin collector and dealer dreams about. A rare treasure hidden in plain sight, waiting to be found. So, how do you know if you're holding a valuable 1981 Roosevelt dime? The first thing to check is the mint mark. The D below the year signifies that it was minted in Denver, but not all Denver minted dimes are valuable. The real value lies in certain key factors like condition, strike quality, and rare errors. One of the most sought-after features in Roosevelt dimes is the full bands FB designation. On the reverse of the coin, the torch has horizontal bands. If these bands are completely separated and well-defined, the dime is considered a full bands coin. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these, especially when they are in high grades like mint state, MS 65 or higher. Errors and varieties also play a huge role in a dime's value. Some 1981 dimes were struck with misaligned dies, resulting in off-center errors where part of the design is missing. Another rare error is the double die obverse, where the lettering or date appears slightly doubled. Even small errors, like a weak or missing mint mark, can significantly increase a dime's worth. So, where can you find one of these valuable dimes? The answer is simple: your pocket change. Coins like this often go unnoticed because people don't take the time to check. You can also search through bank rolls, estate sales, flea markets, and old coin collections. Many valuable coins have been discovered in the most unexpected places, simply because someone took the time to look. If you think you've found a rare 1981 Roosevelt dime, the next step is to get it authenticated. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify if your dime is truly rare and assign it a grade, which directly affects its market value. The higher the grade, the higher the price it can fetch at auction. Once verified, you have a few options. You can sell it through major auction houses, online marketplaces, or reputable coin dealers. But some collectors prefer to hold on to their rare finds, as valuable coins tend to appreciate over time. Now, let's talk about the big question: how much is a 1981 Roosevelt dime actually worth? Depending on its condition and rarity, these dimes have been known to sell for anywhere between $2,100 to an astonishing $32,000 at auction.so. The next time you see a 1981 Roosevelt dime, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Number 6. Simple 1974 Roosevelt dime. Just 10 cents, right? But what if I told you that one of these dimes could be worth thousands of dollars? For collectors and coin enthusiasts, this isn't just a dream, it's a reality. Some rare 1974 dimes have shocked the numismatic world with their incredible value. And the best part? You could still find one in circulation today. The first step in identifying a valuable 1974 Roosevelt dime is understanding what makes it special. Start by looking at the mint mark, the small D below the year, which indicates it was minted in Denver. But not every 1974 dime is valuable. Certain key factors determine whether your dime is worth more than face value. Condition is crucial. High-grade examples, especially those in mint state, MS 65 or higher, can fetch impressive prices. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. But condition isn't the only factor. Errors and varieties can turn an ordinary dime into a collector's dream. One of the most desirable features in Roosevelt dimes is the full bands FB designation. On the reverse side, the torch has horizontal bands. If these bands are fully defined and separated, the coin is classified as a full bands dime, making it much more valuable. Finding a 1974 dime with full bands in high grade is incredibly rare, and collectors will pay a premium for it. Errors are another game changer. Some 1974 dimes were struck with off-center errors, where the design is noticeably misaligned. Others may have double die averse errors, where elements like the date or lettering appear slightly doubled. There are even dimes with missing or weak mint marks, which can make them even more desirable. Now, where can you find one of these valuable dimes? The answer is simple: everyday circulation. That's right, checking your pocket change, bank rolls, old collections, and flea markets could lead you to a hidden treasure. Many people don't realize they're carrying a valuable dime because they never take the time to inspect their coins. If you believe you've found a rare 1974 Roosevelt dime, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can verify its authenticity and assign it a numerical grade, which directly impacts its market value. The better the grade, the higher the price it can command. So, what do you do once your coin is authenticated? You have options. You can sell it through major auction houses, online marketplaces, or reputable coin dealers. But some collectors prefer to hold on to rare coins as long-term investments, as values tend to rise over time. Now, let's talk about the big question: how much is a 1974 Roosevelt dime really worth? Depending on its condition, rarity, and special features, these dimes have been known to sell for anywhere between $1,760 to an astonishing $44,000 at auction.so. Before you overlook that small dime in your change, take a closer look. You might just be holding a hidden fortune in your hands.